Here are some basic reed adjustments you can make on your student bassoon reeds. Most bassoonists agree that the reed should go about 5 to 8 millimeters onto the bocal. Many student bassoon bocals have a large opening, and student reeds may not fit perfectly at first. This can result in the reed falling off the bocal, and it can affect the pitch slightly around C3 to F3. For this adjustment, insert a reamer into the end of the reed and turn. For best results, hold the reed gently between the first and second wires. A little reaming goes a long way, so it's best to do a little at a time. If the reed isn't responding well enough with the proper air, the tip can be adjusted using fine sandpaper. Place the sandpaper on a flat surface, and set the reed at an angle so only the very tip is touching the sandpaper. Gently press down and pull the reed back 2 to 3 times on each side. Sandpaper around 600 grit or higher will work well for this. Adjusting the tip opening to each player's preference will make the reed easier to play. If you want the tip opening larger, for a quick fix, place your fingers on the top wire of both sides of the reed and push in gently. For a more permanent adjustment, you can use pliers to open from the same spot. To make the tip opening smaller, place your fingers or pliers on the top and bottom of the first wire and gently close. This last adjustment is for reeds that are still a little wild or buzzy. Place the reed onto a mandrel and insert a plaque into the tip. Using sandpaper again, sand down the corners of the reed and the top third of the blade. Avoid taking any cane off the middle of the reed in between the two corners, as that will weaken the reed. Also, it's easy to take off the very edge or the tip of the reed with sandpaper, so be extra cautious. It gets easier with practice.